Hey guys, and welcome to an epic episode of Ask Dan. So a little bit late on the webinar, but you know what? Better late than never. Pretty pumped, pretty excited. Just had to finish up on some training this afternoon. So I got some new protocols, we're discussing some new workouts and some new nutritional plans and what's happening to the 35-day Dan program. It's absolutely going to be amazing, all these new changes that I'm going to push through to all the premium clients and all these changes, new you, new me, how to get the body of your dreams in 2019. And that's what we're all about. But we're not here for that. Today, I'm talking about when it's time to change your workout. So I hear it all the time, oh, Dan, I'm not getting any results, or, I don't know how to change this, or I don't know how to change that. When is it actually time for you to change your workout? Now, what I recommend is, first of all, let me just rewind back. What I mean, you should be looking at revision of your workout when you have the following three symptoms. The first symptom is known as a plateau. So you can no longer increase the weight on your workout, or increase the repetitions, or you can't progress by changing the amount of time, or you've already reduced your rest time or increased your rest time. So those three key factors, without any change, lead me to believe you're in a plateau. And the best way to overcome a plateau is to obviously change it up, introduce some new protocols. You've heard me talk about time under tension, and in previous videos I've discussed, not only time under tension, but introducing Tabata, reducing rest times, the ultimate shock theory UST, Dan invented. So it's definitely a game changer. I've used it in the past. Usually I rotate between drop set, superset, giant set, time under tension, UST, which is the ultimate shock theory. So I'll rotate between them. And if that still isn't working for me and I'm not getting the results that I desire, then what I will do is completely change my routine. Now, the more you do something, the easier it becomes. So symptoms that you need to change your workout are the exercise of movements are becoming too easy. So you might be doing like a dumbbell chest press, for example, or it could be a home workout. You're doing some bodyweight squats and you're just blitzing through it. You're not even breaking a sweat, and you've already done the reducing your rest time, but you're getting fitter, faster, stronger. So therefore you can't progress anymore. So that's a good indicator on when you're plateauing, and changing your workout is actually ideal for you. That's the time that you need to swap things around or introduce a new theory. So another thing, as I mentioned before, is your heart rate isn't as elevated at the end of the workout as it used to be. So now if you do any of my boot camps, or you watch my flat tummy, for all the women out there that are looking for a flat tummy this summer, if you're doing that workout for the next 4 to 6 weeks, you'll slowly start to get used to it. You'll adapt to all the training methods and mechanisms, and you'll most likely be hitting a plateau. So this video explains exactly how to overcome that. Now, the other symptoms you may face is your strength has no longer increased or is not changing. So for example, if you were lifting 10 kilos of any workout, 10 kilos of any exercise, all of a sudden you can't go to 11, you can't go to 12, but finding 10 repetitions or 12 repetitions at 10 kilos is quite easy. This could be a clear indicator again of when you need to change your workout. But the most important one, the fundamental reason why we train, is for progress, right? Whether it be weight loss, muscle gain, we're training to progress, to develop the muscle, to develop our bodies. Now, if you've taken a progress photo and you fast forward 4 weeks and you've still taken a progress photo, and you've noticed that the workout's getting too easy and the exercise movements are becoming easier and your strength hasn't changed, then it's probably a good indicator for you to change your workout, right? So these symptoms will give you an idea of, that's exactly what I'm facing right now. 9 times out of 10, some of you out there will be listening in and comment below if this is you. You've done the same consistent workout, day in, day out, or whatever it may be, 3-4 times a week, 1 month in, 2 months in, but 3 months in, you're sort of blitzing the workout and you're no longer getting those dramatic results. You're probably no longer losing weight, or probably no longer gaining strength. More importantly, you're actually wasting your own time. Yes, you're still going to the gym, but you're not using that time effectively, guys. So that's just a quick summary on what symptoms to expect, or what symptoms, if you're already facing, leads me to believe that you're either in a plateau and you need to change your routine. So what's the quickest way we can introduce and shock your body with minimal effort and maximum value, right? So you've probably got 10, 15, 20, 30 exercises in your head, and you're probably thinking to yourself, I've got no exercises left to do. I'm using all the machines at the gym. It's a small gym, or it's a home gym for this instance, and I'm doing all the home workouts, and my body weight, the calisthenics is really taking me to a certain level, but I just want to push past that level and, start increasing my strength or shock the body. So again, like I said, guys, earlier, is you can start introducing new workout techniques, right? New fitness protocols like time under tension. So time under tension is usually you'll go at a tempo of, doing a bicep curl, or you might be doing like a shoulder press, whatever it may be. The normal tempo would be 1 second up, 1 second down. What I want you to do now is try 3 seconds up, 1 second down, right? So that would give you an extended, your muscle is extended under tension. Therefore, its time under tension is increased. Hence why it's a T.U.T, right? So increasing the amount of time that it takes to perform that rep or perform that movement is also known as a time under tension protocol. So that's the time under tension protocol there, right? So what you also want to try and do is maybe try and incorporate some Tabata for the weight loss clients that are looking at, doing a quick high intensity 4 to 5 minute Tabata workout, and start progressing, like maybe increase the amount of repetitions that you do the Tabata. So the amount of sets, usually it'll be 4 sets of high intensity, 20 seconds, maybe go up to 5 or 6 sets. And that will enable you to, break past that heart rate barrier. If you're getting too fit, your body won't be used to that. And just a small change to that existing high intensity session will get you massive results in the long run, because your body's not used to it, right? It's just like all of a sudden, if you're going down the same road to get to work or to get to wherever you want to get to, and then there's roadworks, and now you've got a detour. You're not used to going to that new way. So even exactly the same way as what you would imagine the roadworks to be, that's your body, right? Your body's used to doing the same movements over and over again. And all of a sudden now you've just added an additional 1 or 2 workouts, or you've added an additional exercise. So your body's like, whoa, hold on. We don't usually do this. So how is it possible for me to react? And your body's just going to release all this leptin, which is the fat burning hormone for the weight loss clients, or your muscle's going to go into hypertrophy for the muscle gain clients. And therefore your body's going to change. It's going to shock and it's going to change, right? Just imagine your body is just hiding or just imagine the shock theory is hiding around the corner, and you're walking past that corner and bang, all of a sudden somebody splashes out, jumps out at you, and you're going to get that instant shock. That's exactly what your muscles and your body are going to do. And it's going to release hormones, and it's just going to try and cater for it. And you're going to break past that plateau. All right. So obviously within 1 or 2 sessions, you most likely won't, but I've broken past a month plateau in 10 days. So a minimum of 10 days is required to break past a plateau. So again, guys, you can introduce time under tension, Tabata, or FST, also known as fascia stretch training. And what that does is introduces a static stretch in between your resting sets for about anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds, where you hold the muscle or you flex the muscle after you set. And that just gives it that additional tear that basically stretches out the muscle and tears it. Hence why it's called fascia stretch training, top layer of the muscle. Secondly is you can switch from pin loaded machines to free weights, or vice versa, right? So if you're doing dumbbell chest press, the dumbbell chest press is unilateral movement. What you can do is you can switch to a pin-loaded machine. So you might be able to go to a chest press machine that you can still do the same muscle group, but that way switching it is using different sets of muscles and balances that you didn't, or you might be using less shoulder that you couldn't catch yourself doing on dumbbells, and now you're doing complete 100% chest isolation workout. So you could switch, in summary, guys, switch between dumbbells, barbells, and pin-loaded machines, so the actual machines that you see at the gym, to change your workout around. And that, again, will shock your body, because you're either going to be using more muscles, you're going to be engaging different muscles that you didn't know you were engaging whilst you were doing either a dumbbell or a barbell or a pin-loaded, or vice versa. You might alleviate some of the muscles. For example, sometimes when I do a dumbbell chest press, it takes me about a set to stop engaging my my shoulders. So after that, when I jump straight into a barbell, when I do the normal standard bench press, it's I fully isolate my chest and I use my chest. So that's another technique, right? What you can also do is, like I spoke about this earlier. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the AMRAP acronym. So as many reps as possible, right? So at your last exercise, what you tend to do is I halve the weight, and also known as a drop set, and I just punch out as many reps as I can till I'm absolutely failing. Like my body is smashed. And that's exactly what your body needs sometimes, right? You need that extra kick in the guts to say, no, keep going. I feel empowered. I'm going to punch through this. I've got about 10 or 15 seconds left in me. And I'm just going to punch through it. That technique and protocol is known as AMRAP. So it's short for as many reps as possible. That's a great fitness mechanism. And I always incorporate some sort of an AMRAP into my HIIT workouts. My boot camps are as many reps as possible in 45 seconds. So that's it's a great technique. And like I mentioned earlier, guys, a drop set. So a drop set will basically mean, for example, for easy maths, I'm doing, like a 40 kilo movement, might be a leg press or a squat, whatever it may be. Then as I've hit my repetitions for that set, it might be a 12 or a 16 or a 20, whatever. As soon as I hit 20 repetitions, I'll drop the weight down by 25%. So in that instance, it'll be like 30 kilos, and then I'll drop down to 20 kilos and 10 kilos. I'm not sure if the maths is right there, but whatever. So I'll just drop down quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter till there's no weight left on, and then I'll just finish with the AMRAP set. So that way, guys, it basically gives my body a chance to say, well, hold on, something's different here. What have we done differently? What can we how do we react? And 9 times out of 10, your body either releases hormones or to regulate you, to balance it out. And most likely it's going to end up burning those extra hard stored fat cells, or you're going to end up tearing muscle that you didn't know you had for the muscle gain clients. So guys, unfortunately, it took a little bit longer. In summary, if you're experiencing, if the exercise or the movements are becoming too easy, your heart rate isn't as elevated as you were at the end of the workout as you used to be, and your strength or weight hasn't changed, nor can you see any differences in your progress photos, you're most likely a candidate for changing your training routine. So immediate changes you can implement is introducing new workout fitness protocols. So, time under tension, Tabata or fascia stretch training, FST, supersets, giant sets, all that sort of whiz-bang, big gym lingo words. And you can also switch your actual fitness movements. So you can switch between pin-loaded machines, dumbbells, or barbells, vice versa, one or the other. And lastly, you could introduce a drop set or AMRAP, as many reps as possible technique to exhaust the muscle and get you past that pain point. So guys, like I said, big, massive changes to the 35-day DAM program. We're also going to be releasing a 12-month program as well, which is for the guys who want to be working all year round and get into the body of their dreams, sustain it, and also reach new heights. My goal as a fitness coach and as a lifestyle coach is to bring the best version of you I can. What that means is right now, you've probably be a little anxious. You've hit a couple of workouts, this, that, and the other. I'm here to guide you and take you along a journey across a 12-month journey, 35-day journey, or a 12-week journey where I bring out the best version of you through my coaching ability, my experience and skills, and therefore giving you the ultimate body and the body of your dreams. All right, guys, till next week, till Saturday, Stress the Saturday's around the corner. I hope you guys have had an amazing week. Check the comment below for the summary of what we just spoke about, and I'll catch you guys on Saturday.